I was just looking at Aircall's AI stack the other day, and I know you guys have invested heavily in AI-driven insights and call intelligence. I was really interested in reading that because I think that's a missing piece that we've, in our space at least, the recruitment space, had the leverage of. I know, generally recruitment is maybe 5 years, maybe a little bit longer behind, maybe SaaS sales, for example. So I found it really interesting to see that that was a product that you guys feature. And have you seen any behavioral changes at this early stage, teams, when they get that instant summary, or maybe, the live coaching prompts inside my earbud right now about what to say next, or maybe some objection handling and things like that? It's pretty cool tech.
Yeah, that's a really good question. And I think just going back to what we were chatting before, where people were just trying to test new things, and I just said test with new things. But what I mean is choose a use case, focus on a use case, maybe solving that bigger pain point that you have. You mentioned, for example, you have a lot of missed calls maybe after hours. So can you capture those missed calls and the data in those missed calls through a voice agent, so that someone doesn't feel like, they're just reaching a voicemail and let's see when they'll come back? Can you capture that through a voice agent and maybe respond some of their questions or answer the inquiries? But just going back to the behavioral changes, I think what we're seeing a lot is managers using real data for coaching and real-time coaching, and not just gut feeling. So they're relying a lot more on real data, on scorecards, for example, of how a call went. Did they hit the questions that they needed to ask? Did they gather the information? And you'll get a scorecard that tells you, yes, green, 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 and then red. So you can see that a rep, for example, constantly misses something, then you're relying on data for better coaching, as opposed to just your gut feeling of whether someone is doing right or wrong.